Good morning. Breaking overnight, massive crowds filled the streets of Tehran for the funeral of Iran's top general killed in that U.S. drone strike. With new warnings of dark days ahead for America, the two nations exchange escalating threats.
The president will take every action necessary to respond should Iran decide to escalate.
This morning, with tensions rising, what's next? We're live inside Iraq and at the White House. On edge, thousands of U.S. troops prepare for deployment to the Middle East. We'll take you inside the agonizing reality facing military families all across the country.
This is like real people leaving behind real loved ones, and we don't know if we're going to see them again.
Americans arrive. Dozens of firefighters from the U.S. join the desperate fight against those devastating wildfires in Australia. We're with them on the front lines. All that plus Weinstein's reckoning. The long-awaited criminal trial of Harvey Weinstein begins today. What he's finally facing after years of accusations and denials. Wild weekend. Minnesota upsets New Orleans in overtime.
Pass is caught for the win.
While Seattle beats Philadelphia to move one step closer to the Super Bowl. And stars and surprises. 1917 takes home the Golden Globe for Best Drama and Best Director, plus a big night for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Brad Pitt.
Holy moly.
Well, Tom Hanks is honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award and sits down with us.
Do you let yourself feel good and enjoy it?
There's an undeniable power that you just have to say, hey, you know, I did work that was good enough that ended up touching people on a very personal level.
Our exclusive interview with the Hollywood legend and a look at the other big winners on the stage and the red carpet. Today, Monday, January 6th, 2020.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Today. Nice to have you with us on a Monday morning. And when I say good to see you, I really mean it.
I got to tell you, it feels so good to have you sitting right here. And I was like, you're back for your first day of work, but actually, you were busy already working this weekend.
Oh, we got to sit down with Tom Hanks. And of course, he got that big award last night at the Globes and really brought down the house with his speech. So we caught up with him and have a really fun look back at his career next hour. But let's get right to the news. We're going to start with this tension, these mounting consequences facing the U.S. After the killing of Iran's top general, it sent shockwaves around the world. And this morning, hundreds of thousands have turned out in Tehran for a funeral procession, while President Trump is doubling down, threatening even more attacks. We've got it covered this morning from every angle. We'll start with NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel, who is on the ground in Iraq for us this morning. Hey, Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Savannah. Welcome back. And I wish I had better news for you. Iranian state television says that millions of people, in fact, have come out all across Iran to mourn Qasem Soleimani, the top general killed by the United States, while his successor has made a solemn oath for revenge.